Okay, y'all. Hello everyone. So this is a video about a low carb chocolate smoothie. Hold on. All right, y'all. This is take 3 of this video. Show y'all how much I love y'all. Okay. So it's kind of late at night, around 9, right? And I want a chocolate shake, right? But this is like a real life scenario, right? Because this really happens. Whether you are on a healthy, I pray you on a healthy journey. I declare you on a healthy journey. Okay. Just to be healthier. Everybody don't have weight loss issues, okay, or weight loss goals. But I'm at the point in my life wherein it's not that I'm obese or anything, but I know I need to kind of bring it on home, right? And it's not that wherein I've never been this size. I have been this size, but since I've been in Charlotte, I've gained a little bit. And I know I need to lose what I gained, right? Within the past year. Because of the stage of life I'm in. So I'm telling y'all all this so you will know why this happens, right? As you get older, you're just going to gain weight. At least 10 pounds, right? Generally speaking, unless you have great genetics or something like that. If you don't watch it, not every year, but every few years, like 3 to 4 years, you're going to gain about 10 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds. Generally, okay, if you don't watch your diet, it's mainly your weight loss, your health, your weight loss goals, your fitness goals. Mainly, even the shape of your body has to do with what you put on that plate. Because especially if you're a woman, if you're like, if you're curvy, you're shapely, what they call pear shaped or whatever, you have to really watch your weight, right? So, as a result of this, for me, right, I have to watch it. It's not that it's out of control or anything, but I know I gotta watch it and bring it on home, right? But if you're curvy, if you're a curvy woman, you really watch. It looks good. Men like it and all that, but your health. For health reasons, you have to really watch it. Okay. You want to be cute, you want to be attractive and all that, but you also want to be healthy, okay? And before I tell y'all this recipe, I know a lot of fly women that really have great fashion sense, but they are as unhealthy as wouldn't even imagine. They eat fast food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm like, I can't even believe this. And these are some women that are like in their late 30s, early 40s. And I'm looking like, really? Fly. Oh my God, you will not believe it. Fly. I know a lot of women like this. Fly as I don't know what. Hair, skin, because they're young. So their actions haven't caught up with them. Okay, and I'm looking like, really? And I also know some curvy women that are considered plus size, 14, 16, up in that neighborhood, that are healthier than the women who are lean and skinny. Just because you're lean does not necessarily mean you're healthy. You could be fly on the outside and look like a hot mess on the inside. Okay? And some of these women, they have heart issues, high blood pressure. All they care about is looking good. I'm like, really? But you don't want to feel like you're preaching to people. So I don't say anything. I just hopefully show by, by my actions. Because if you constantly around, like even with somebody who dressed nice going to work, right? If you constantly see that and you, not to say you don't dress nice, but you look all right, you going to step up your game, right? Because you see somebody that's fly in the office, right? Same with health. If you always see somebody making a green smoothie, apple cider vinegar, that's why I always, at my job, I always keep my stuff out as a model, like hopefully modeling good health. My green smoothie, my apple cider vinegar cocktail, my water bottle, whether I'm drinking spring water, alcohol, and I always have it lined up so that when people walk in the area that I work, they see it. And so it's almost like what one of my professors call subliminal marketing, right? You don't say anything, you just do things. I never realized that. And that is subliminal marketing. I never knew that. But anyway, university professors, okay? Anyway. So, I mean, when I tell you they fly, you would not believe, like Tracee Ellis Ross fly. But they don't care nothing about their health. They don't hardly drink water. I'm like, I'm like having a fit out here. And I'm looking, I said, really? You really? I don't drink no water. Hold on. And they proud of it. Like, you know, it ain't going to affect me because it ain't affect me yet. I'm saying to myself, you're so selfish. Because some of these women have children, beautiful husbands and all this. I said, you're so selfish. I'm saying to myself, you're being so selfish because you are shortening your lifespan and you putting a burden on your spouse because if you blessed, do grace and mercy to keep living, you are going to have health issues. It's a given. You're going to have health issues. You're going to be a diabetic if you drink a Pepsi or a Coke for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But it hadn't caught up with them yet. They got family members that have died of doing this, and it still ain't hit them. I'm like, so what is it going to take? You know? Hold on, y'all. And it's not that I'm preaching. I'm just telling you from the heart, real life things that are really a reality for people. So I say to myself, so you're not thinking about your family, the burden you're going to put on your beautiful husband, who is very, very loving, who adores you. And you put this burden on them simply by not drinking water. I'm like, so you just thinking of yourself, right? These are the things I'm thinking about, right? Not caring about themselves. Their children won't have a mama or father for a long period of time because they're not even trying to be healthy. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at them like, what are you thinking? Flies all get out. But straight up on health. They ain't trying to think about cars. You know what I'm saying? Just eating. You know, because you ain't got no health, you ain't got no weight issues, so you think that you can just eat whatever the heck you want to eat. You know what I mean? And you can. But you gonna pay for it. You gonna pay for it. Stevia is sweeter than sugar. But most of these people don't have no stevia in their house. They have regular granulated sugar. I'm like, oh my God. You have no excuse with all the social media out here. Low carb life. Millions of YouTube channels. You know what I mean? And you're going to wait till the doctor to tell you you got type 2 diabetes and then now you're going to be healthy. You know what I mean? Why would you do that? You got 76-year-old women, almost 80 years old, looking like they're 30. And you got 30-year-olds because of the lifestyle look like they like 50. And I'm saying, I said, it ain't hit you yet. And I just don't understand. I don't know. I guess because I've always been health conscious. I'm not saying I'm perfect out here, but I do a decent job, I believe, you know? And I just share what I know with folk, you know? All right, so this is the chocolate avocado smoothie. Low carb, right? So anybody can do this. And so it was like around 9 o'clock tonight. I didn't want to mess up. I did pretty good today. I had my little treats, but I know how to balance out for the rest of the week to counteract what I did today, right? But it was still portion control treats, so I still did pretty good. I'll tell you. Okay, this is real life. A little bit of chips. I know I was wrong, and a little bit of French fries. Horrible, okay? But I know, but it wasn't a ton. It was very much portion control, right? And another thing I do, because you know how when you're preoccupied with things about life, you kind of stress eat. To prevent that, I keep my chips in my car. I know. Yeah, I know. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I know I ain't gonna go out my house on 10 o'clock at night for no chips. You know what I mean? And especially if it's cold. But anyway, so I just have my little portion control chips before I walk in the house. These are little things you can do. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know? And then a little bit of chips, and I put it in the trunk. I know. But hey, it prevents me from binge eating. It prevents me from feeling deprived. And I still show results because I'm active. I lead an active lifestyle. I'm always doing something. I'm always going somewhere. I work out at least 3 to 4 days a week. I'm working on getting to 5 to 6, okay? But I'm getting there. But I do work out, right? So I'll get there. And so the little things you can do to help you with your weight management, even if you are at your ideal weight, body tone or whatever, but these are things you can do to maintain it. Water, apple cider vinegar, citrus cocktails. Let me show you. Some people have visual memories. And I'll get back to the chocolate avocado smoothie. Okay, hold on. Creamy chocolate avocado smoothie. Hold on, y'all. Water. This is alkaline water. Okay? But also spring water. I would do a mix. Not all spring, not all alkaline. Buy a case of spring, case of alkaline. If your budget allows. But if your budget only allows spring, route with that spring. Okay? But the person that buys the groceries in my house only buy purified water. Pray over it and drink it. And be grateful that God bless you to get some water, okay? You know what I mean? Just flow. Flow with how the river is flowing, okay? So this is apple cider vinegar citrus cocktail, all right? Because seeing is believing. And people have visual memories. So this is the one I have left for today. I'm going to put a little bit. I put a little bit too much lime juice in it. So I'm going to just put a little bit more water in it and it'll balance on that, okay? So and I'm not talking at someone or trying to make anyone feel bad. I'm just explaining these real life situations. I said to myself, this is crazy. Crazy. You don't even have to be. Some people die prematurely just because of just not being conscious of health. Like, don't you want to be healthy? You want to be bedridden? You want to live a life of struggle and stress up for your spouse and put your spouse through that? So you say you love your spouse, but do you? Do you? Or do you just love you and the convenience that your spouse is giving you? Because you're not even trying to be healthy. But anyway. It just breaks my heart, man, because I know a lot of great, great wives and husbands, but their spouse is not, like, really trying to do right. Anyway, it just breaks my heart. But anyway, okay, back to this chocolate. I just had to say these things because it hopefully will make you more conscious. If you're not health conscious, hopefully through grace and mercy, it will help you to be more health conscious. But I've always had to be health conscious because because in my family, women are just that way. They're curvy women. So I've always had to watch it. Also my aunts, my cousins, my mom. Oh Lord, I might have to always watch it for the rest of my life, Lord. Thank you, but it's one of those type of things, right? And if even if you're a size 12, if you're a size 14, and you're about in your 30s, and you're curvy, you gotta always watch it. You gotta watch the curves, okay? You know what I mean? You gotta manage the curves, all right? But anyway, and that's women in general. Even if you're not curvy, you can build a body that's curvy. There's certain workouts you can do if you want to be more curvy. Because it's out there. You just YouTube it. It's millions of them, okay? And it will give you a curvy shape if you don't have one. Because some women feel like they have to buy a curvy shape. You don't have to do that. You can build a curvy shape by nature, through nature, okay? Through workouts, certain workouts. So anyway, so back to the chocolate avocado smoothie. All right, I'm integrating these life situations into this recipe because it's real, okay? So for this chocolate avocado, which I almost am finished with, and I'm putting in the refrigerator while I'm talking to y'all, so it can get colder. Hold on. Well, it won't take that long. Okay. So it's one, hold on. So it's a cup of almond milk yogurt. Okay, this is a Silk almond milk yogurt. A cup of this, okay? 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. It don't have to be vanilla. It can be original, but unsweetened almond. Even if you're using unsweetened almond, you don't have to be Silk unsweetened almond. I bought what was on sale. But even if it's a store brand, buy what's on sale. They're all good. Okay. Unsweetened. If you like make a cheese sauce with unsweetened vanilla milk, it's not gonna taste like vanilla. Okay, the vanilla flavor is not that strong, especially if you're using various seasonings. Okay, you know you can use it for a savory dish because it's the seasoning that you're gonna use is gonna overtake the vanilla flavor, so it's not gonna make your food taste like vanilla. Okay, but unsweetened. That's why I want to show y'all these labels. Almond milk. It doesn't have to be Silk. Whatever is on sale. Okay. 1 scoop of Biscoff cookie butter has about 8 carbs. Okay, so 1 tablespoon for the whole blender full. Okay, because remember, this is low carb. Don't do 2. You don't need to. Okay, it's super sweet. It's really great. Okay, so what I do is certain things I keep in my home. So just in case I want something, but I don't want to mess up, like Cheerios are really great, right? Keep them in your house. I'm looking at them. That's why I mentioned it. You can eat a bowl of those with some unsweetened almond milk. And if you want a little bit sweeter, just put a little bit more stevia just to make it a little bit more sweeter. A great treat. You know, like, because around 7 o'clock you start having these cravings. Great sweet treats. It's kind of ice creamy like because of the milk. Sweet. It'll kill the cravings, okay? All right. And it's whole grain. All right. Multigrain club crackers, Kellogg's. You get 3 of those with some of this, just kind of lightly. You don't need a lot because it's so sweet and it's really good. And peanut butter is satisfying. This is cookie butter, and it will kill that craving. You know, it satisfy you, especially if you get a little bit of milk with it. You'll be straight. 3 Kellogg multigrain crackers. A little bit of the Biscoff cookie butter on it. It's not even 8 carbs. It's less because it's not even a tablespoon. And you just put a little bit of it on each one, spread it out evenly, and you eat it. You kill the sugar craving. And it's not going to make you have more cravings because it's whole grain. And this is just a little bit of sugar. So you're not going to have that. And look, you drink a half a cup of milk, you might not even need that. Drink you some water. You'd be good. Apple cider vinegar cocktail. Good. You know. But anyway, getting back to this chocolate avocado creamy shake, low carb. Okay, 1 tablespoon of this for the whole blender full. Okay, 1 avocado. You put all that in the blender. Oh, and this. All right, 1 scoop for the whole blender full. Okay, organic protein powder. It's chocolate. Remember making a chocolate avocado creamy smoothie. And what makes it creamier, the yogurt. If you don't have yogurt, no worries. You just use the avocado. It's going to make it creamy, rich, and thick, and heavy. Okay? The heaviness is going to satisfy you. You can even use this as a meal replacement. You have a salad for lunch and a low-carb shake for dinner. Oatmeal, a little bit. Like a half a cup of yogurt. I'm an oatmeal. Oh my God. One of my coworkers, she is so health conscious, right? I'm like, really? I saw her when she ate the other day. She had a little bit of cranberries, You know, she brought this from home. And I have a cup of oatmeal for breakfast. And I said, oh, I know why. Because your stomach is shrunk. Because you portion control. Satisfied. But she's also a martial artist. And nobody would know. That's what I tell you. You don't know people. You never know this woman's a black belt. I'm like, oh my God. But anyway. And a scoop of the protein powder, right? Okay. A scoop of the protein powder. It's chocolate protein powder. If you have a Sam's, I got this from Costco because I have a Costco membership. If you have a Sam's membership, you can get it from Sam's. Whatever protein powder they have is going to be a good quality. They don't sell no low quality protein powders at Sam's or Costco. It might not be this one, but this is a good one because it has 50 superfoods. It's really good. Whatever they had, the collagen something. I used to always buy that, but they stopped selling it at Costco, so I went to this one. Really good. Okay? A scoop of this. Okay, you put it all in this blender. I hope I was recording that. Okay, you put it all in the blender, blend it. It's going to look like this. It's super thick, and it's going to get thicker because I'm putting it in the refrigerator after this video in like a mason jar. It helps to preserve things. You put it in a mason jar, it's going to get thicker and thicker and thicker as it sits. And then you can drink it throughout the week. And if you want a chocolate shake or some chocolate yogurt or even chocolate ice cream, this going to do it. This going to do it. And you say, I want to taste more like ice cream. You put this in a container with a half a tea. You just go in the directions of the xanthan gum. Xanthan gum is a white powder that you can buy in the bakery section. And you put, like, for the whole blender full now, because xanthan gum, you don't need a lot to make it do what it do. It's a white powder that makes shakes turn into ice cream, okay? And then you put, like, a half a teaspoon of that in the whole thing, and you blend it. Put it in a, Tupperware container. Spread it all around. Freeze it. Get an ice cream scoop. Scoop it out. It's like ice cream. You make your ice cream in the blender at home, okay? You don't need an ice cream maker, okay? And they have so many recipes online for ice cream. I mean, it's amazing. But anyway, you don't need an ice cream maker anymore. Okay? And that's it. And then as this goes, then if you have ice, which I don't, I'm going to go to the store, get some ice and pour it in my ice machine. So when I want ice, I have it. But even if you don't have ice, you put it in the refrigerator. Overnight, it's going to get colder, right? It's going to get thicker. It's so good. You can eat this. You can like have ice cream for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Okay, you have like I have a cup of oatmeal for breakfast, healthy snack, salad for lunch, and a shake for dinner, and you'll be so satisfied if you have weight loss goals. Okay, all right, hold on, y'all. So if it's not chocolatey enough, like when I made this, it wasn't brown like a chocolate shake. I want it to look like a chocolate shake, right? But I don't want to add more protein powder because it's 18 carbs per scoop. So I said, okay, I got some sugar-free chocolate flavored syrup from Great Value from Walmart. I keep this, right? So I put I just kept squeezing it till it was brown, like maybe like 2 more tablespoons or something like that. And I blended it all, and that's what I came out with. It's so thick. And then of course the avocado, right? I don't remember if I told you. And then put it in the blender. In the blender, it's going to be thick, creamy. It's going to be so good. So you may say, I don't have no unsweetened unsweetened yogurt. That's okay. But you do need an avocado. So if you don't have an avocado, you get an avocado and make this tomorrow. It's going to be really good. And it's going to satisfy you. It could be a dessert. It could be a meal replacement. It could be, where you could be healthy, still be healthy, and have the ice creamy or yogurty or shake that you want at home, okay? You just need a really good blender, like a Ninja blender. I got a Ninja blender. Or a Vitamix blender, something like that. A really good quality blender, or KitchenAid, something like that, okay? Those are all great blenders, okay? But I just love Ninja, okay? All right? So that's it, y'all. So I just wanted to share that. I'm satisfied. I don't have any more cravings. And of course, I drink water and my apple cider vinegar cocktail. I keep that by my bed, and it satisfies me. I mean, don't forget your bedside apple. That cuts cravings. You can either eat it Put it on your bed, like literally in a Ziploc bag by your bed. And when you wake up in the morning, you just bite into it in your water. And you could slice it and put some lime juice or lemon juice in a little small Tupperware container. And that cuts cravings. An apple, like a small apple, you just slice it and just eat it throughout the day. You can eat it for breakfast, however you want it, or just get it in. And you may say, I only want a few slices, and it'll satisfy me. Eat a few slices. But the lime juice or the lemon juice will preserve it and keep it from browning. And that is a great weight management tool, too. Of course, the apple cider vinegar citrus cocktail I always show y'all. Let me show you.